nobody was in, and that was true to me. Like, I only do music for people who come from where I come from, who grew up how I grew up, and didn't have anybody to give them guidance. That's why I do the music. I don't do it so you can be like, ah, Tobe's the best rapper, or I'm not interested in none of that.
Tobe's not trying to be anybody else. He's not trying to follow the wave and be like, oh, this such and such is doing this, so I gotta do this. He bucks conventional trend, and those are the people who usually end up being the deepest.
Look, holy flow, every ball, fresh about the tabernacle. Grew up with them gangsters that I aim it at Joe Adams' apple. All my partners in the hood, in the grave, or in them shackles. Love God, but if you in my space, ooh.
I've seen this young man in just a short 5 years go from a heathen to a married man, to expanding his family, to getting his hair twisted on the couch in the Swat.
In the Swat.
To around the country.
We trying to get the whole squad to check like the Nike team. Wifey team, fat already on it, you can see the spars. We got married.
I think people are going to appreciate the fact that there's no big machine behind this. This is just pure organic growth.
Tobe from the SWAT tour, the extension. Last time we was here, we did 500. This time, close to 1,000. Next time, I don't know, whatever's up to that. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, the presence of a G. Watch how you speak or lose your teeth. Alien Texas a different breed. Again. 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 Again.
How you feeling?
Feeling like it's about to be the first day in Seattle. It's gonna be a long month. We're going all around the nation. First time in my life ever. It's about to be beautiful though.
I mean, I think for our own unique relationship, it's more important to focus on the beginning. People see a lot of what's going on now. And you know what I mean? So.
Tobe, do you want to introduce him?
I'm CJ, Tobe's dad.
Was you recording that? Yeah.
That's trash. I don't want y'all to get it misconstrued. I didn't just pick up and say, hey, I'm about to start rapping. Like, I don't care about rapping like that.
Right.
With my nonprofit organization, I partner with a dude by the name of Eric Thomas, who's the #1 motivational speaker in the world.
And when you get to the point where all you want to do is be successful, as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful.
Like, I watch these videos every day, like, for my mindset in football, and it changed my life. So I need this dude for when I do my events in the schools to come out and speak to the kids and, like, shift them like he shifted me.
And I'm here to tell you, #1, that most of you say you want to be successful, but you don't want it bad. You just kind of want it.
I'm just crazy enough to call the number that's scrolling across the screen. 25, 40 minutes later, he called me back and was like, yo, what up, this E? And I was like, nah, you lying. When I get booked for a gig in Houston, I'm gonna come do you, like, I'll give you as much notice as I can, I'll come do your event for free. And he did it. Like 2 months later, hit me up, gave me like a week notice. I set up something at the high school. He had never seen anybody go on before him that could actually move high school students. He said, we need to have Tobe involved with the squad because he understands how to move this generation.
I came in, they wound me down.
Yeah.
They made me take all my stuff out my pocket. Yeah. My man told me, you can't come in. I said, I know Tobe. He said, you don't know Tobe. I said, I'm telling you. You're like, you don't know Tobe, bro. Get in line right there, bro. Then I came in the green room, opened the door, it didn't open. You had to put a code in the door. I'm like, oh, we done moved up. I thought we moved up like the Jefferson. Somebody walking on his back now. I'm like, oh yeah, George Jefferson, baby. They're walking on his back now. Yeah, it's big time.
Yeah. And like for the next year, whenever E would come into town, anything that he needed, I would do. And then CJ finally like clicked on my Facebook page and saw me like freestyling with my family.
I never heard anything like it. Like, the lyrics was, like, hitting me, and the bars were crazy, but it was actually saying something. I literally told him, like, dawg, you got a gift.
I'm not really interested. I never saw myself doing it, but he was like, no, you got the gift, the talent, you got integrity, character, you should be able to do it.
Yo, if you that good, just natural, raw, with no practice, no commitment, can you imagine what you would be if you actually put some time and effort into this thing?
And I was like, all right, cool, I'm broke. And y'all are multi-millionaires, so I don't got no rich friends. Y'all came from nothing. Let me just take your advice. So I just listened.
We started a record label, ETA Records. Let's just go. I didn't know what I was doing. Tobe didn't know what he was doing, but I was like, look, I don't got a ton of money, but I'll pay you just so you don't have to do anything else.
They like sustained me. I'm not even gonna lie to you. They gave me like $1,500 a month just so I wouldn't have to go get another job somewhere.
I knew I wasn't giving them life-changing money, but I wanted to make sure you could eat and pay your rent and go to work.
And that's it.
And that's it.
Is that as high as those trust towers go?
Yeah.
1, 2, check.
Where we at? Oh, man, we're at the Nectar Lounge. Seattle, Washington. Sold out. It's about to get crazy in there.
I'll be honest, at first, I felt like we had a lot of momentum going because I paid for everything. I was like, yo, here go money for a video. But the music was all right. He don't like it now.
Like when I look back at it now, I'm like, oh, it was,
trash.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? For lack of better terms. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to find a way to soften that up, but appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying?
Trash.
And we had a little bit of momentum, and that's when we kind of slowed down and hit a brick wall where Tobe was.
No, feel free. I'm
Yeah.
not there. Don't hold back.
Okay, so
Get all to it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm paying you. I paid for these videos. That should be enough momentum to get you started. Now I need you to start building your team up.
And I was on some, but see, like I'm reaching out to people, and they come and they saying that they have changed. They gonna.
I would call, Tobe would call me and be like, yeah, I'm shooting a video today at 3 o'clock. I'll call him at 5 and be like, how was the video? And he'd be like, man, you ain't gonna believe. I got frustrated with him, and I'm just like, yo, you have to be able to leverage your gift. Like, we're never gonna blow unless you can start executing at a high level. And I was like, yo, don't call me until you got something done. And he would call me, and I'd be like, yo, you got anything done? And he'd be like, well, we working. And I would just hang up on him.
Boom.
And I wasn't doing it to be mean, but I was really trying to show him that good intentions don't pay bills.
Had the experience that they came to have. I feel like we have a group of people that are capable of doing stuff at a very high level, and we ain't reached that level yet. I want everybody to do what they came here to do. I got love for everybody. I'm cool with everybody. But that don't mean nothing when it comes to operating excellence. Everybody need to do exactly what they came here to do at the highest level. All right, God bless everybody. Let's get this sound taken down. And ask Corey, tell me exactly what you need from me.
You gotta be consistent, and then you really have to understand that people don't care about necessarily how talented you are, but they really care about how consistent you can be and how much you can produce at a high level.
Finally, I don't know what clicked, but finally something in him clicked. And then I just start seeing him get more and more consistent. And that's when I was like, all right, cool, he's ready.
It was this. I'm not no coward, and I'm not no victim. Like, I'm going to take ownership of how somebody has charged me up, and I might not even receive it well. I might not take the ownership well, but you know what I'm saying, especially when it comes from somebody who's like, hey, listen, flat out don't call me, you a liar. I was just like, wow. So I had to take everything that he said, internalize it, and then start moving.
Mm-hmm.
I was consistent with my iPhone first. I was consistent with the raps, the bars, and my iPhone first. And then as I was consistent with that, the resources found me. I attracted the resources that I needed.
You see the shine.
For the first couple of years, it ain't really like take off like that at all, but it really helped develop the type of sound that we wanted and the type of artist that I wanted to be and the type of message that I want. It helped me really refine all that type of stuff. All right, cool, I'm moving now, but now the issue with what C is telling me is his vision for me was bigger than the vision that I had for myself. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't until the vision that I had for myself and the work ethic and the consistency and all that stuff got bigger than what C's vision was for me, I was able to move wholeheartedly in the direction that I had with the music.
Everybody, where we get it from?
I got a hundo and I ain't know nothing about no PR and marketing.
A lot of young people get the mindset of, if I could just get this one person to put me on, if I could just get on this platform or this one thing or this, and that's not it at all. It's consistency and it's quality.
Somebody came up to me and was like, what did you see in him that allowed you to like put that kind of faith? It couldn't have just been the rap. It was a mixture of the rap, which I thought was great. You were interested in what he had to say, so I knew the mindset was there. But I don't know if you remember this, but you were in a play. A whole goofball play. And Tobe was not the main character. He might have been like the 7th, 8th, 9th most important person in the play.
Yep.
And Tobe stole the show. I'm talking about had the audience in tears. Afterwards, we were all in the lobby and everybody was like, yo, that dude is a star.
Where we get it from?
If we can get the right combination of all of this talent this kid got mixed in with the hard work and the consistency, I was like, he's gonna be out of here. And as soon as that clicked for him, I mean, you saw the Get Twisted Sundays, you know, you saw high-level videos being shot. I started seeing the team get assembled, you know, and once his mindset got right with him and Fat and where they needed to be in their relationship, I mean, you just saw the chemistry and you saw everything else just start to take off from that point.
Just over the past like 2 years, the public has really caught on to what it is that we're doing. And it's real, it's been real tight.
We got 300K. Oh, I'm gonna switch it up real quick. I said, all right, this is dead. This switch up.
But you waited too long. I'm like, when are you gonna stop us? I said, okay, no, I ain't gotta stop us. I said, smoke one. What do you want to do? You said, what's up?
My entire face was like this the whole time.
Yo, that's that practice. That's that practice. That's what I tell you. I told you.
Bro, I'm sitting there looking like this, like,
Yeah.
Can't play it.
he turned around and said
Something fresh. I said, we got nails, we got freedom. Let's go.
he turned around and said,
A little faster, a little faster. All right. And there we go. Off the bat, I attack, word to Bruce Wayne. Spit crackin', I stay strapped, don't need a shoestring. But don't confuse things, the good shepherd gave me a new frame. A mind so you can see that I'm different, that's word to 2 Chainz. Oh. But I'm still the same OG, I stay low-key with more sauce than A.O. Lee. I play go lead when blessings start to rain on me and catch a lot of chips and guac Lee.
I said, hold on, break it. I'm about to do something real impactful.
The problem is you in relationships where hate itself is the sole establishment, so much so you wouldn't date yourself. That's a pitch that might cause an abrasion. But don't fret, we all miss some steps, effing with Satan. He got the pissing on my leg, then told me it's raining. But that urination led to the actualization of me cracking a safe in my life to look past the frustration of one of my partners clapping his gal and blasting himself in. Realizing that the world is flawed. Though it's all Gucci, it's the same dookie in different stalls. Elohim introduced me to Lucy so we could waltz. Then wipe me down like Boosie and use me to make withdrawals. I audaciously murdered every beat that they gathered on the plate for me. DMV, make some noise.
Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2.
No, talk like you're gonna be talking.
This is how I talk. What's up, baby? Good night.
Fat. I'm about to literally just stop doing stupid stuff. All right, Fat. This is tour update number 1. How would you describe Fat? Don't do corny stuff. How would you describe? What's the honking?
Why? But why?
Who does that? First thing we're gonna say is number 1 rule on the tour bus is no boo-boo on the bus. X-nay on the poop pack.
Go on, you coming to the show at Tour Line. Tour Line, keep it going.
All right, look at Fat.
Welcome to this episode episode of Cribs. You know what I'm saying?
All right. All right, as you can see, we have two complete goofballs first. Man, well, how would you describe being on tour right now, 7 months pregnant? What's up, dog?
Oh, right now, I would say it's great. It feels great.
All right, yeah, get out. Get Eli. Eli is helping us with the sound, as you can see. He got the boom. All right, as you can see, we got the state-of-the-art kitchenware. You know what I'm saying? What you need, cold? All right, we got a little, you know what I'm saying? The pressure. All right, Neil, what's up? How would you describe being on tour?
It's an adjustment. It's an adjustment. You don't have no regular bed. You out here taking showers every day, but where you can.
Hey, why are you trying to make it seem like we homeless?
Man, we good,
Because-
like,
You know what I'm saying? I'm a mother of a 3-month-old. I still pump in random closets.
What? I don't know what this video has become. We got the shower, but we use it as a shoe closet.
doesn't be sticky.
The shower for the shoe closet, Fat don't like the odors. Is this the switch? Boom, there we go. Right here we have Buzz. See? The little white head that popped out, that was Luke Whitney. Luke Whitney, get up. There we go. Come on, Luke, come on back out real quick. Luke, come on, boom, there it is.
It's been a great experience.
We've been meeting all our distant cousins everywhere. We love y'all. We can't wait to see y'all in the next city. This is me and Fat's living quarters. This is where we be at. This is where the magic happens. This is where the magic happens. But we don't be bumping and grinding on the bus. That's nasty. Who in here? I'm eating a Ricola right now to like keep. What? Tour life. They ain't tell us it was gonna be like this. They made it seem real luxurious. But it is what it is. We love y'all. We can't wait to see y'all.
Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of Cribs.
Hey, it's been fun. All right. All right, cut. That's enough. This is our off day in Denver, Colorado. If you know anything about off days, it ain't no off days. Alessandro Tricone sent some outfits. We about to do a makeshift Get Twisted Sunday.
You find what you're looking for. I hope you find what you're looking for.
When was it that you felt like you listened to what he said and was just like, all right, I'm about to put everything on the line. I'm about to just go in.
Oh, it was real quick.
I was like on 100,000% invested in the sport that I played. Like, I gave my heart, soul, strength, blood, sweat, tears, time, effort, energy, everything towards the sport of football. And everything was geared towards being the best linebacker that I could be. I was on some, I'm gonna be the next Ray Lewis type stuff.
Yep, but my soul was parched. When your skin almond is calming to half-fiery darts.
Guys saw fit to take that from me when I tore a ligament in my left foot. And I call it the best worst injury of my life because it made me rethink who I was as a person. I became like a little hermit for a period of time and was reading and trying to do a whole bunch of self-discovery and asking myself all the questions: who, what, when, where, why, how. Like, why do I want to do the things I do? Why do I think this is cool? Why do I think, like, I ask myself every single question that you could possibly ask yourself. I made a conscious decision to let my dream die and then move in the vision that he gave me to, like, start a nonprofit organization and then start doing what I'm doing now.
And then once I came to the conclusion and I had clarity on what my purpose was, with no reservation, no hesitation, I was able to move forward fully. That is my foundation.
I don't like actually doing the raps. And people be like, man, but you're so good. I'm like, yeah, only because I understand the purpose of what I'm doing.
Let me tell y'all why this is extremely important to me. And this is so special. I am a Nigerian. I know. Half the crowd was like, oh, man, I thought you was regular black.
And I understand that there's a need for what I'm doing. And had I had somebody like me doing what I'm doing when I was younger, I would have made a lot of different decisions.
But if you know anything about being Nigerian, it's like the gift and the curse. Nigerian parents have mastered the art of overdramatic, negative encouragement. You know, Nigerians really believe that if you haven't done one of three things with your life, then you completely wasted your life. Doctor, lawyer, engineer. There's a lot of Nigerians. Let me tell you something.
So you can only imagine what my mom said when I told her I was gonna be a rapper. Trying to paint the picture so y'all could see all the things that I had to go through to get to the vision that I got right now with all these thousands of people.
So I understand the purpose in it, which is why I put so much time, energy, and effort into it. It's not so people can look at me like, ah, man, you the coolest, you the tightest rapper, and I'm like, bro, I truly don't care about that type of praise.
So when I made this song, I ain't just make it because Erykah Badu told me I was dope. I made it because it's people out here in this audience that you waiting on somebody to validate you, and I'm just gonna volunteer tonight. You are dope in some area of your life. Now, what I need you to do is I don't want you to cheer for it. I want you to feel liberated and then go out and do whatever it is that you dope in. Because we are depending on you to do what it is that you dope in.
I think about who grew up like me and is from the area that I'm from that needed some guidance. That's it. So that's why I do what I do.
So shine on all the time.
Now, as you can see, I'm not hugging them, they hug me. But I feel like if I was... And speaking of Jill Scott, she loves our next musical guest, along with Dave Chappelle, Erykah Badu, to name a few. He's a rapper who inspires through his music and his work in the community. Please welcome Tobe from the SWAT right here on camera.
Now, I got to say, because I've seen you perform before, and when your wife Fat gets on stage,
Oh, no doubt.
I'm thinking there's an album coming.
I'm just saying, all the thunder is gone. When she get on stage, they like, Tobe who?
You know what's funny too? Nell, do you know this? I'm actually responsible for Fat being in the videos. What? That's a fact.
How is that
That's
possible?
a fact. Tobe sent me a video of him and Fat in the car, and Fat was rapping word for word. And I said, yo.
Wow, you did.
I said,
but you ain't say put her in the video to twist your hair and stuff like that.
No.
What you say?
Do you remember the first video Fat was in?
Oh, that was what you know.
He know it. You remember when he was twisting her hair and she was rapping?
Yeah. Now I just need you to understand.
Nell? No. Who idea was it? I said.
Let me just say this. This how the relationship really go. This how it really go.
Fat, when your album coming out? You know what I'm saying?
You gonna get this mic?
You're not gonna come out with an album?
I won't say that I won't, but you know, I have another priority coming.
Y'all really don't understand. Like, I am the happiest that I've never been in my life, I promise. And I'm telling you. It don't got nothing to do with the fact that we ain't broke no more. It got everything to do with the fact that I ain't got no like real tension in my life. I'm married to my best friend, and we about to have our first child.
So, Baby Fat is coming in the next couple weeks.
Yeah.
Fat, how are you doing on tour? Being 8 months pregnant, 23 cities. You good?
Yeah, I'm fine. This little baby is so chill. All I gotta worry about is when the music come on, she start like turning up. That's it.
Seriously.
I haven't had any difficulties, nothing like that.
That's a blessing.
I've been completely fine.
Baby girl named Ivy. Her middle name is Onyebunobi. Exactly. No, not Ivy. I said Onyebunobi. I know y'all know what that means. That's the Igbo translation for one I carry in my heart. You know what I'm saying? I know it's gonna be hard for a lot of people to say it, but I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. Onyebunobi. Xavier, this your boo?
Yes, sir.
This your boo?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes everybody ain't on one accord. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to make sure. So Xavier, if you could tell your boo anything, what would you tell her?
And just like I told you before, whatever I gotta sacrifice, like you're worth it. And I'm thankful that everybody overlooked you, and God gave me eyes to see you as a wife.
And with that being said, you know, I don't want to live this life without you. So I'm gonna take this moment to get on your feet and ask you, baby man, will you marry me?
feel like for the longest, like, everybody in the hood that lied to me about what marriage was like, and it's like the livest thing I've ever been a part of. The most beautiful thing in the world is to have somebody who, rain, sleet, snow, is there for you 1,000%. You know what I'm saying? So it's beautiful.
What is your favorite verse of yours?
I think What It's For is the best representation of who he is.
We are just scratching the surface of where this thing is gonna go. 35 days, 20-some cities sold out. It doesn't surprise me at all.
Look, I was raised in the hood until my mama went to nursing school and showed me what a little vision and work would do.
Praise God, man. Praise God. Just the life, the energy. You know, this is a testament that dreams do still come through. You know, and the crazy part is we just getting started.
From the moment I met him in the Champion store, he has, #1, impression with his music. They have inspired me to not to be afraid to face certain things when it comes to love, just with the relationship that they have with each other. They have brought me to tears 3 times.
Flows like orthopedics, watch who you be with. No gas, rose from the ash like I was a phoenix. Have my partners been
I've been searching for somebody like you, bro. And now I got somebody real to listen to, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got somebody.
I really want to thank y'all. Y'all changed my message and my music.
Oh, wow.
I just want to go global.
Yeah.
That's what we need right now, man.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
That's what the world needs. It means
It's so beautiful.
He making us free out here.
This for my sister, for my niece, this for Fat, this for Reeks, this for radio not showing love even though they obsolete. This for E, this for C, and all them G's letting text
This is Tobe right here. This shirt to me represents Tobe in its entirety right here, yo.
So when I got hip to your music and I heard, you know, when you like your mission is to make purpose popular, I'm like, this is exactly what we need right now.
Thank you, Kenny.
If it wasn't for Eric Thomas, I'd never have.
Wow. If it wasn't for Eric Thomas, I never would have been doing this. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Straight up.
And so we ask that they go out tonight, may it be more than a concert, but literally a tabernacle, Lord, a sanctuary. Set this place apart, Lord.
Like, you got cats coming by themselves. Like, cats just, I'm like, you by yourself? Yeah, dog.
Look, y'all, the only reason that I came on the road and left my 3-month-old baby at home for little girls like this, y'all. When I was a little girl, I ain't seen nobody doing what I was doing. That's the only reason that I come and I do this.
I was gonna bring Tobe to City Hall and do this, but I decided since there are 3,000 people that I'd hear. And so Tobe, therefore I, Sylvester Turner, Mayor of City of Houston, hereby proudly proclaim April 20, 2019 as Tobe Nwigwe. This mayor could not be more proud of Tobe Nwigwe, and so I want to say congratulations, man. Houston is all the way behind you. Now, I'd be remiss if I didn't say CJ is here, and this is the reason I'm the reason. He gave me all the game. Y'all make some noise for CJ real quick. CJ, stop doing the point back at me. You know you want get the credit tonight.
These things we ask not because we're worthy, but in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Let the believer say, amen. Amen. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Make some noise for my man on the keys, Nick Helms. Make some noise for this savage on the drums out there in your maze. Make some noise for the Luke Whitney. Make some noise for the velvet voice himself, David Michael White. Make some noise for my sister from another Mr. Linnell Grant. And make some noise for the finest things my eyes have ever seen. Make some noise for Fat. The lights and the sound don't run itself. Y'all make some noise for Pat on the lights. And y'all make some noise for Eli and Corey Washington on the sound. And y'all make some noise for Thomas, who I'm still trying to figure out exactly what Thomas do. No, I'm playing. Thomas helped everything. He helped with everything. Make some noise for Thomas. Then make some noise for my uncle and the oldest person that's traveling with us, DJ Big Reeks. DJ Big Reeks literally just turned 55 years old. If y'all could say happy birthday to him. There's no machine pushing this. It is literally us, and it is y'all. And that's the way we love it.
You can't tell me nothing else. That's why every beat I'm on is water, and I might go Phelps. Me and my dogs eat like king, but we be working just like slaves. I done made it out of my hood. I did turn some that good lane. Cause I maneuver through the doo-doo like a bottle of Metamucil in a body that's used to being constipated. And most consumers, they view me as a ruler like Mansa Musa. Cause I stay with some jewels that can't exonerate them from every ounce of troubled water they been in, spin in. Time and places it ain't safe to swim in. Without yelling, I try to tell them they should make amends. Cause when you from where I'm from, you see so much pain. But those kids do it big, now they know my name. I done got it out the mud and put on for my day ones. That's why I miss by doing Dave Chappelle, so young play alone. Houston likes the Lord. On spaceship, on off like clones.
That's why.
That's why I be on my own. My mama thought I was a joke. But Miss Badu.